Poke Nerds, welcome in. Thanks so much for being here Thursday, January 15th. Right now, we are taking a look at some cards from the Pokemon TCG that I believe have some really good value right now. There's a ton of singles that are a lot cheaper right now than they were 3 months ago. So it's not a bad time to be looking at singles if you're a big fan of Pokemon. We're looking at just the raw near mint copies of these cards over on TCG Player. A lot of them are down in a big way, so it's a good time to potentially look at them, and I think that they can not only add beautiful illustrations to your collection and popular Pokemon, but also these definitely have the potential to have a lot more value on them in the short term, in some cases, to long-term future. So excited to get into it. First off, we're going to start off with Dark Sylveon V, the promo card from Celebrations. Y'all know I had to start with Sylveon, my favorite Pokemon. The Dark Sylveon is really cool. This card, $5.77, down 50% on the 3-month chart, right? You can get it under $6 shipped to your house. It's a beautiful card. Came in a collection box with Dark Sylveon. I'm a huge fan of it, but I'm a huge fan of Sylveon. I'm biased, but Sylveon cards just typically do well. And one of the reasons we're taking a look to start this one at a couple 25th anniversary celebrations cards is because the celebrations market went absolutely berserk last year. People are all hyped up for the 30th anniversary. I think that there's going to be a little bit of that again as more 30th anniversary stuff starts getting announced. Yes, it is the 30th anniversary of Pokemon right now, this year in 2026. So Dark Sylveon, really cool promo. If you're a fan of Sylveon, definitely have that one in your collection. You've also got Lance's Charizard. If you're a Kanto kid like myself, this one hits pretty freaking hard. It's another promo from Celebrations, 25th anniversary. It's a really nice, I mean, these two cards, they're not like alt art type promos. They don't have texture or anything like that, but they are really cool. They hit hard. Again, if you played the original games, if you're a Kanto kid, this one's super nostalgic. This card isn't down as much. And it in fact, on the last month, it's up a little bit, couple dollars. But, and we're not on the right condition here. Near mint, yeah, you're looking about $8. I think it's a cool card to add to your collection. And I definitely think in the future it could have a lot more value than that. Now, Victini. Why is the picture on TCG Player of Victini such a dull, low-quality image? I'm not sure. But this is the Victini from the Black Bolt and White Flare Victini promo box. The promo from that. And not all the cards we're looking at today are promos. In fact, there's only one more promo that we're going to look at. And these aren't all like in a great order. We're just looking at cards that I think have extreme value right now. This Victini, it's down 53%. I mean, this card was $15, and you have a beautiful illustration rare style card. It's not special illustration rare style. It's Victini illustration rare style promo. You can only get it in the one box, right? Like, it's not available in so a lot of promos that are illustration rare style come from ETBs, and ETBs are just so mass produced. But the Victini collection box is the only place you can get this. And I think it's gorgeous. Victini is a beloved Pokemon. I don't know how you can go wrong with a card at this price point that has so much going for it. The exclusivity factor, cuteness factor, popular Pokemon, beautiful illustration. That hits hard. So, up next, Alakazam. Kanto Kids Unite. I just think the Alakazam at $43 basically is the low list from a legitimate seller. I think it's crazy. This is a special illustration rare from 151. It is the cheapest Pokemon special illustration rare from 151. You also have the trainers, Erica's Invitation and Giovanni's Charisma. Both of those are under $15. I think they're great as well to add to your collection at this time. But Alakazam, it's not down a ton. It got up into the 50s, but I have a lot of this card. I have a lot of it for a reason. I think it's a beautiful card. Special illustration rares, even in 151 where SIRs are really easy to hit. There's like one in every 30 packs or something like that. It's still not easy to hit a specific special illustration rare. And to me, this Alakazam, it's just undervalued. I think honestly, probably, and 151 has been printed to the ground. Absolutely, it has. Still, it's about to be out of print. You would think, if history holds, right? It's about to be out of print, and it's just for so many reasons going to be the set with the most interest from like the average fan, in my opinion. I think big time Pokemon collectors, you're probably saying, Destined Rivals is about the best it gets, mainline sets in Scarlet and Violet, but 151, this is going to be a lot of people's favorite set forever until they do an actual like Black Bolt White Flare version of Kanto, where you get an illustration rare for every single one, which would be unbelievable. But I digress. I think that this is a decent time to get in on, and I mean, it says $47. You can really get it for $43 right here, shipped to your door. So I think that one's a good value right there. It's more expensive, right? So, not all of these cards are going to be in the right price range for everyone, but I tried to have a variety of price ranges for people where you can find value depending on what you're looking at. Blaziken from Destined Rivals. This is a, final evolution, stage 2 evolution of a starter Pokemon. I'm always looking out for those. I don't love every starter, but I do love most of the starter Pokemon from and their entire evolution lines, just from all 9 generations so far. But Blaziken is definitely one of the ones I'm a big fan of, and this card is down 38% on 3 month, and it's under $10. You can get it. Let's see here, right about $9 from a legitimate seller, shipped to your house. And I always encourage people as well, don't just do TCG Player. You can go check out your local card store if you want to build relationships there, which I do often. And then you can also check out shows, which is a great place to find some cheap cards. Blaziken. This is a beautiful illustration. I've talked about it. I love when one of the moves that's on the card is being illustrated, and you're seeing the Inferno kick flurry being illustrated here. There's so much energy and motion with the movement. It's a cool angle. Doesn't get much better than that, in my opinion. Love that art style. Destined Rivals again. Misty Psyduck, one of my favorite cards in a very, very long time. Misty Psyduck, elite special, not special illustration rare. Illustration rare, excuse me. Elite illustration rare. Okacheki is an unbelievable artist. We looked at some of Okacheki's stuff earlier this week because the leak with the ZA's Tranquility, or AZ's Tranquility, really interesting there. And this just hits. Psyduck is an incredibly popular Pokemon. One of the most popular Pokemon there is. Misty, one of the most popular trainers there is. Again, Kanto Kids Unite. And this card is down 33%. It got all the way up to the 67 on the 3 month. I think it was a little bit higher than that before. Let's see here. Yeah, this card's gotten up to $75, and it's now, you can get it for about, a lot of not superstar sellers here, but 100% on 117 sales, $47. I think you can feel comfortable with that. Yeah. Great card. Absolutely love it. Wailord. The Wailord from Journey Together. We've got a couple Journey Together cards here, and there's a lot more you can look at. The Articuno, the Salamence is down in a big way. The Reshiram, whether it's the box topper promo or the standard version, there's a lot of good ones. But Wailord is the one I wanted to take a peek at today. It's down 40%, and you can get it for about $10, $10.50, something like that. Wailord's, the derpy king of the sea. You got to love it. And combining Wailord's cute derpiness with the beautiful colors of the coral reef, the beautiful colors of the sunset. This card is just a true home run illustration rare. Now, the next one is going to be the most expensive card we're looking at. It's Lillie's Clefairy EX Special Illustration Rare, the chase of Journey Together. And for me, I always thought Salamence would overtake this card price-wise. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Maybe in the long-term future, never wrong, just early. But Lillie's Clefairy is the chase of Journey Together. And it's a really cute card. I love the artwork. I love the reverence you're seeing here. The joy. It's down 31% on the 3-month. It's at its all-time low. You can get it $116, which I know that's a lot. It is. But like for reference, just look at where this card has been. It was up at 175 in September. It's never been lower than it is right now. We always talk about buying the dip. You're definitely buying the dip if you're getting Lillie's Clefairy at $116. Alex, you know what to do. All right. Surging Sparks is another set where there's a lot of value in some of the cards that have fallen down in price. I think you look at, obviously, this Ceruledge, which Ceruledge is my favorite Pokemon from Gen 9, so I am biased. That's why we're looking at it. But you look at the Hydreigon Special Illustration Rare, the Alolan Executor Special Illustration Rare, the Skarmory is so cheap Illustration Rare, and that card is beautiful. Ceruledge. I think Ceruledge is going to be a mainstay, popular Pokemon for a very long time. Maybe the most popular Pokemon from Gen 9. I think that's where we're headed. And this card, I believe this card was $40 at one point. Right now, it's down 20% on the 3-month, but I'm pretty sure it was $40 at one point. Yeah, in February, it hit almost $40. Crazy. And it's a beautiful card. It should be beloved. You can get it under $15. Home run. All right, this next one, Oricorio. The Oricorio from the Mega Charizard X EX UPC. Very interesting. I love this card. Shinji Kanda art. Oricorio, it's not one of my favorite Pokemon. But you don't have to be one of my favorite Pokemon to have a card that I absolutely love. And this is not just saying anything Shinji Kanda. I personally don't give a crap about the Seismitoad. I don't care for that one. I don't like that art as much. I love this art. The color, obviously the patterning and all the detail in the background. It's really good, man. And I have a bunch of these. And I actually recently purchased a Mega Charizard X Mega Attack Rare promo. Came sealed. It came sealed. And I'm pretty sure, and I might end up looking like an idiot here, but I'm pretty sure that this sealed package has the Oricorio EX in it as well. I have not confirmed that. I haven't watched any opening videos, but we're going to do that right now. We are going to do that right now. Excited for it. So, if you're opening up, let's see here. Y'all are seeing before I am. Is it there? It's there. It is. So, if you're opening up the Mega Charizard X EX UPC and you're trying to sell your Mega Charizard X Mega Attack Rarity promo, if it's in the sealed cellophane, the Oricorio is also in there. So whoever sold that to me gave me a free Oricorio. I really appreciate that. That is awesome. Beautiful stuff there. If you sold this to me and you're watching, reach out. I'll give it back to you. Oricorio EX, Special Illustration Rare. You can get this card. A, it's down 60%, which is a beautiful thing. B, you can get this card for about $12. This is just such a home run right now, in my opinion. Grand Slam home run type of value on this Oricorio. And then we'll finish it off with our Steelix. There's definitely in the Phantasmal Flames part of things and Mega Evolution base, there's some cards, illustration rares that are down pretty big. They're down around $10 to $15 when you talk about the Bulbasaur, the Ivysaur, the Piplup, the Meowth. I don't think it's a bad time. I still think there's potential for those to get a little bit cheaper, but I'll tell you this. Steelix, this is my favorite Steelix card. It is so freaking metal. You have awoken the beast inside of its cavern. I love the way the light shines off of Steelix here. It's so cool. But yeah, I mean, you can get it under $7, about $7. It's down 48% on the 3-month. Absolutely love it. A lot of these cards we've talked about a little bit before. Some of them we haven't. Hopefully you found this informative. Again, this isn't just to say only go look at these cards right now. There's a lot of cards where it's just like checking the boxes. Are they down right now? Do they have fan interest? Do they have interest to you, right? You don't just need to be buying popular Pokemon. Like, buy what you love. If what you love is down right now, it's probably a good time to buy. So go check it out for yourself. Go look at Pokédata, TCG Player, whatever you need to look at to find yourself some value. There's value to be had out there right now. Really appreciate y'all tuning in. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Y'all have a good one.